The Conversation Motivational Hour with your host, Minister Seon Rodney. The Conversation. Thank you for watching The Conversation Motivational Hour. We love you and cannot wait to see you in person.
I used to take you for granted. You were the last thing in my life. When you should have been the most.
Good night, good evening, good day, whatever the time zone around the world. Share and invite, share and invite. Hit the share button, text a friend, tell a friend. Let them know the Conversation Motivational Hour is long, which is the affiliate of the Conversation Motivational Sip and Chat. Hit the share button, share and invite all your social media group, your social media platform, your WhatsApp group, your messenger group. Oh yes, through your email. Yes, text a friend, tell a friend. Invite your loved ones, invite your loved ones, invite your wife, invite your colleague, invite your comrade, and even invite your enemies. Yes, the time is here for the Conversation Motivational Hour, which is an affiliate of the Conversation Sip and Chat. Oh yes, from Monday to Friday.
My heart is gone astray. When I should be falling in love all over again. With Jesus
Until the very end.
falling in love all over again. With Jesus until the very end. You see, in the book of Revelation, a letter was sent to the church in Ephesus, and it says, I know your works and thy labor.
Yes, hit the share button, share and invite on all your social media group, your social media platform, your WhatsApp group, yes, your messenger group, text a friend, tell a friend, yes, even by email. The Conversation Motivational Hour is on, yes, which is the affiliate of the Conversation Motivational Sip and Chat from Monday to Friday with your orator, yours truly, SGGR, Seon Gregory Gomes Rodney.
They are excellent and outstanding. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against you. You have lost thy first love. Remember, therefore, from whence thou hast fallen, and repent, and do thy first works over. Or I will come quickly and remove thy candlestick, except you repent. The Lord is saying to those of us who are falling out of love, this is what He wants us to do. Be
Falling in love all over again with Jesus until the very end. Share and invite us to Kimura and Barbados, Caribbean country, Caribbean islands, South America, North America, Latin America, continent of Asia, and Africa. You're welcome to your God's body called the Conversation Motivational Hour, which is an affiliate of the Conversation Chip and Tat Monday to Friday, with no other than the host, Minister Seon Gomes Rodney, SGGR. Once again, SGGR, glad to be in the trenches in the gutter with you. Yes, glad to be in your domestic violence situation and the value wherever you are going through your pain and oh yes, and your rejection moment. I'm feeling that you're underachiever. SGGR, glad to be with you. I care and I concern. Supporters and donors of this God's body called the Conversation. Happy to be with you wherever you are in your rejected situation, feeling worthless, feeling undervalued, feeling that tonight you're afraid of going to sleep, that you don't wake up in the morning. SGGR care for you wherever you are right now. At the Conversation, there's a seat at the table for you, and your name is on the menu board. I'm glad you asked. SGGR. Why is my name is on the seat of the table? Why am I qualify to have a seat at your table. I want to tell you, first of all, case in point, the table, the seat is not mine. It's created by Yahweh Amashiach. Oh, I was just called to lead you to the pathway, to the table, and lead you to the menu board where your name is there. And I want to tell you why you deserve a seat at the table. The table is catered for the broken. The table is catered for the undervalued. The table is catered for the marginalized. The table is catered for the rejected. The table is catered for those who strung out on drugs and substance abuse. Oh, yes, the table is catered for those who are suicidal, marginalized, suffering from low self-esteem, suffering from anxiety, who feel that they don't have a place and a suggestion, or they have an impact, they don't have an inroads to make, they don't have a contribution to life and to humanity, they don't have a shot again at life. I want to tell you that's why a seat at the table of this great God's body called the conversation, that your name is on the menu board. Once again, you're rolling with SGGR, Seon Gregory Gomes Rodney. Yes, on the conversation, we have a culture, we have a mantra, and we have a brand, and it's simply value. We embrace also a team that's at raising critical thinkers, the emergency of life. Where are the Gen Zs? Where are the baby boomers? Where are the Gen Xs? Where are the grown and sexy? We are the overcomers and the underachievers. We are the broken and the whole. We are the sad and the happy. We are the tears and the sad ones. Oh, yes, we are the broken and the whole. We are the love and the rejected. We are the love and the loveless. Yes, this is the place you call the conversation. We are the seat at the table for you. Your name is on the menu board. You're rolling with SGGR. Happy to let you know at this juncture, yes, real conversation is streaming along with the Jammers, Caribbean Gospel Jam. You can download the app on your Kindle, your MacBook, your smartphone, your iPhone. I want to tell you, if you are familiar with Alexa, you can ask Alexa to help you with Caribbean Gospel Jam, and certainly Alexa will do. Falling in love. Our topic tonight, this is not my environment. This is not my ecosystem. This is not where I rightfully belong. Yes, you're rolling with SGGR. I would not trade this moment for no other moment to be with you tonight. I would not trade no other place than this place to be with you tonight, because tonight is very significant. Tonight is very important, because we're going to understand something that there's in life that go up and never come down back. I want to tell you that's your age, and also a moment that the loss can never be reclaimed. I want to tell you time is a currency with no exchange. And tonight, because you're beautiful, you're smart, because you have value and you have worth, because I want to let you know there is someone care about you, that SGGR would not trade this moment for you. Probably you're feeling lonely and you tap into this podcast. I want to let you know you're not lonely anymore. SGGR, glad to be in your loneliness, glad to be in your narrative, glad to be in your lexicon. I have to help you to understand. You come where you're thinking negative and all those negative thoughts. Yes, I want to tell you SGGR care and concern about you. And I want to trade this moment for a moment to be with you. You're thinking suicidal, a moment where you're undervalued, you're marginalized, you're overrun with pain. Oh yes, you're mute, you're numb. Oh yes, you're in a domestic violence situation. SGGR care and concern about you. I want to trade this moment to come where you're trapped in a sex slave house. Oh yes, I'm going to trade this moment to come wherever you are strung out on substance abuse. I want to tell you SGGR care for you, the loners and contributors and leaders of this God's body care and concern about you. Together we will, together we can, together we is going to bring it home. Because of you, SGGR care, and because of me, Yahweh Hamashiach care. I am the representation of the man and the extension of the man, Yahweh Yamashiach. I am the face of the man, hallelujah, Elohim. I am the representation of the Lamb of God. I am a representation of the sacrificial lamb. I want to let you know that's why I can come to where you are bolden. That's why I can come to where you are encouraged. That's why I can come together where you are and allow yourself to understand that I care and I concern. It's not about me, but Yahweh Yamashiach who give me the strength. Oh, yes, he said, follow me as I follow Christ. Oh, yes, and as I follow him, I want you to follow me. Yes, I want to tell you, oh yes, I glad and I care this moment, that this moment is your moment. I glad and I care that this moment belongs to you, and I would not trade this moment for nothing else. I'm glad that I can show up for practice this moment. Yes, I'm glad that I'm fit and proper. I can show up for this practice moment, and this moment is my practice. And I'm glad you allow me to be a part of your practice session where I can practice love, I can practice care, I can practice concern, I can practice not to judge you, but I can come to empower you. I can practice not to put you while you're on the ground into a hole. I can practice while you're crying not to cause you more tears. I can practice while you're broken not to cause it to be more fragmented. Yes, I'm glad for this moment that I can show up for practice. Because when tonight is gone, we'll never come back. In your time or in my time, we'll never experience. Oh, yes, the 8th of January, 2022. You work this hour, you work this hour, you value this hour. Yes, to sit and chat. You work and value this hour for us to have a time. Oh, yes, a wrong life and wrong reality. Oh, yes, so we change our posture, change our demeanor. May we change our narrative, we change our construct. Yes, we let our narrative. Oh, yes, in keeping with how we can catapult, how we can emerge, how we can evolve. Oh, yes, and now we can embark on a great trajectory. I do not belong in this environment. This is not the place for me. That's why this moment is so important of my practice. Yes, you're rolling with SGGR. Seon Rodney of the Conversation Motivational Hour, which is affiliate of the Conversation Motivational Sip and Chat from Monday to Friday. You are rolling with SGGR. I'm glad for this practice hour to be in your 3 yards, yes, to be in the lexicon, to be in the gutters and the churches with you, to be in your rejection, to be in your setback, to be in your brokenness, to be where you feel you're underachiever, where you feel that you don't have worth, you don't have value, suffering from low esteem. Oh, yes, and feel you don't have what it takes, you don't have a contribution to make, you don't have anything to bring to society, you don't have a skill set, you don't have a dream, you don't have a desire, you don't understand what is value. I'm here to let you know that SGGR is coming to let you understand all of the above. You have the capability and the capacity. I'm glad to be with you as you come with them. I'm Barbados, Caribbean Island, Caribbean country, South America, North America, Latin America, Central America, continent of Asia and Africa. Despite of your ethnicity, despite of your color, despite of your creed, despite of your struggle, despite of your strength, I'm glad not to trade this moment for no other, because this moment is very much important to me, because this moment is adding stars to my crown and adding bling. Oh, yes, in my arsenals, because I want to let you know, lay up for me a crown of righteousness. That's why I take my practice serious. Yes, the Gen Zs, the Gen Xs, the baby boomers, the grown and sexy. Yes, you're welcome to the adult. Oh, yes, not forgetting each and every one, not forgetting even the children. Yes, you can be encouraged tonight. You can be fortified tonight in the midst of bullying, in the midst of all the peer pressure. I want to let you know you tune into SGGR. You don't belong here. I'm not a recipient of this environment. This environment is not conducive for me. Oh, yes, that's going to be our topic. We're going to have some freestyle moment with no other than your host, SGGR. We are tweeting with the jammers tonight, Caribbean Gospel Jam. You can download it on your MacBook, your Kindle, your iPhone, your Android, your desktop, and if you're familiar with Alexa, you can say, Alexa, find Caribbean Gospel Jam for me. Or you can go to your Play Store, or you can go, oh yes, and download Caribbean Gospel Jam. You can also find the Conversation Motivational Hour. Oh, yes, and Conversational Sip and Chat. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. You can contact us by email, Seon Rodney 23@gmail.com.
when you should have been the most wanted at the top of the line.
I'm glad to be with you at the barber shop, at the hair salon, and nail salon. Oh, yes, at the penny money. I'm glad to be in the moment of your massage parlor. Oh, yes, walking along the shores line, sitting at the bandstand, sitting at your seawall. Oh, standing on your porch or your bridge. Oh, lying down in your expensive bed and being in your jacuzzi. I'm glad to be where you are, SDGR Care and Concern. Whether you're going through pain or you're going through your setback, I'm glad to know SDGR Care for you. I can hear someone asking where SGGR come from, where Seon Gregory goes round come from. I want to let you know I was born in Georgetown Hospital in the capital city of Guyana. I am from New Amsterdam, like 21 Winkle Road, and I grew up in Liverpool. So I am a Georgetownian, New Amsterdamian, and a Liverpoolian. I'm glad you asked where this young man have his courage and his boldness from. Why he's so resilient. Why he's so tough. Oh, yes, I'm glad to let you know because I represent the man who is the man and I'm the face of the man because I'm connected to Yahweh, Yamashiach, the promised Messiah. Oh, the one who came and died and is coming back again. That's the man and I'm connected to him. Oh, yes, he is the tree and I'm just the branches. With Jesus until the very end. You see, in the book of Revelation, this is not my environment. I don't belong here. Was sent to the church in Ephesus, and it says, I know your works and thy labor. They are excellent and outstanding. Nevertheless, I have some. I'm glad you asked which church he's a part of, which church he goes to, which church he's a congregant of. I want to let you know I'm a congregant of Sanctuary of His Presence Kingdom Ministry, located at 5339 Stopping Up with Decatur, Georgia. I'm under the leadership and auspices of no other than Dr. Wedland Seeley.
You have lost thy first love. Remember, therefore, from whence thou hast fallen, and repent, and do thy first works over. Or I will completely and remove thy candlestick, except you repent.
I want to know all of his involvement. I'm glad you asked, and I bring great value to everywhere I involve. Oh, I'm involved in Sanctuary of His Presence Kingdom Ministry, 5339 Stopping Up with Decatur, Georgia. I want to let you know I will be convening and I will be leading the service tomorrow. So if you have time and you don't have a place to call your church home, you can visit me at Sanctuary of His Presence Kingdom Ministry, 5339, and that's 5339 Stopping Up with Decatur, Georgia. On either side of I-20, you can get us off of Pinola Road. Oh yes, I bring value to Sanctuary of His Presence. I want to tell you the Guyana Association of Georgia that located on also Pinola Road. I bring value also to the Caribbean Association of Georgia. I bring also value to the PNCR of Atlanta. I bring value, oh yes, to the Dreamers. And I just want to let you know you also have value. Wherever you go, you're going to take value. You're bringing your value into every sphere and into every room and into every gathering. You have value, and I'm there to let you know. Yes, you're going to build some self-confidence. You're going to build some self-worth. You're going to take value wherever you are. Your mere birth was a threat to humanity. Oh, yes, I want to let you know because you're a threat because of value. Oh, yes, to disenfranchised, to undervalue, to marginalize. That's why you don't belong to that environment that you are in right now. You have value to every conversation, every sip and chat. Oh, yes, you have every conversation. You have value to bring to everywhere in every sphere. Even in the midst of fun and frolic, you have value. Everywhere we're going, it is lit, it's epic, and it's dribbling. I want to tell you, you still have value. And because everywhere you go, you bring value and you bring worth. I want to tell you, your future is about to be amazing. Your future is about to be colorful. Your future is about to be bright. I want to tell you, you'll have embraced a trajectory. I'm telling you, you're going to look back at that reference point and say, I can believe this is me. I can believe. You're going to start pinch yourself to recognize it's you. You're going to slap yourself to recognize it's you. You're going to speak to your mirror to talk back to you. Oh, to it, this is really me, or is a reflection of me. I want to tell you, because you have value, you have worth. Everywhere you go, you're taking your value and your worth with you. When you show up to work, you're going to show up in that value that you bring to your job. It's more than a paycheck. It's more than just clocking in and clocking out. Oh, yes, and even spend the paycheck before it come to your hand. But think about the value you bring to that organization, the value you bring to your job. Even tuning into the Conversation Motivational Hour, which is the affiliate of the Conversation Sip and Chat. When you tune in, you also bring value in the comment section, or in the sharing and in the viewing and all that. You also bring value. When I come to the Conversation Motivational Hour, the Conversation Sip and Chat, and a part of the Caribbean Gospel Jam, I bring value. When I shop at men at the table, I bring value. Falling in love. Yes, Dad, you have value. Yes, Mom, you have value. Yes, children, you bring value. Aunt and uncle, grandma and grandpa. Yes, you bring value. Even neighbors, you bring value. Co-workers, you bring value. How can we leave out our enemies? They cause us to recognize our value. Judas does iterate and affirm the value of Jesus Christ, because he's going to let and die. He's going to bleed and die not too long distant future. He's going to be handed into the hands of sinful man, and he's going to complete the plan of salvation. So our enemies bring value to us also. So right now, you're probably in the pit. You also bring value to the pit where you are. Probably you're in prison. I want to let you know you also bring value in prison. Probably you're broken right now. In your brokenness, you still have value. Probably you have a lot of teary days. In the teary days, with the tears coming down the chinny chin chin, you also bring value. With no money in the bank, you still have value. With no job, you still have value, but you're very courageous. Oh, yes, you're very determined. And I want to tell you, determination is the key to unlock you to the door of success. When they got to come to Jesus by night, there is still value. When they got to press through the crowd, there's still value. When they meet him as an adulterer, you still have value. Go and sin no more. Crying out to him from jail and prison, you still have value. After being sentenced, going to the electric sale, going to the injection, I want to let you know you still have value. The thief on the cross had value. Said, Father, remember me when thy kingdom cometh. All I can live without you. Yeah. We are the jammers on the conversational list tonight, the baby bonus. The Gen-X is the grown and sexy. I want to iterate from the onset that you have value before you came into this world. Value was always upon your life. God said to Jeremiah, Jerry, before the foundation of the world, I already ordained you, sanctified to be a prophet to the nation. Before I came through the womb and everything of Melissa Althea Rodney already had value upon my life. Come to the lines of Quincy Adolphus Gomes, they were already value upon my life. Before I become the brother of Travis Tremella, become the brother of Janet and Gaylan and Mercedes, I want to tell you, before I become the brother, they were already value upon my life. And so do you. You have value and you have worth before you came into this world, before the onset, before you become a zygote, before you become an embryo, become a fetus. Before you have the name recorded on a birth certificate, you had value.
Jesus until the very end. Falling in love, with Jesus until the very end.
Because I recognize tonight that SGGR is telling me that I have value and I have worth, I have to find how I can embrace value and how I can embrace worth. As SGR tell me I have amount of love even before I came into this world. I born with love, and therefore I have to find some love tonight. Before I came into this world, I'm born with appreciation. I have to find where I will be appreciated. Yes, SGGR just affirmed to me that tonight I have something to do. Oh yes, the minute you find out the reason why, the minute the problem ended.
You see, in the book of Revelation, a letter was sent to the church in Ephesus, and it says, I know your works.
This is not my environment.
And thy labor, they are excellent.
This is not conducive for me.
Outstanding. Nevertheless, I have something against you. You have lost thy first love. Remember, therefore, from
Have it all and still empty. Live it all and still broken.
when so has fallen, and repent, and do thy first works over.
Because you're not in the right environment, not dwelling in the right ecosystem.
I will completely and remove thy candlestick, except you repent. The Lord is saying to those of us who fall
But knock down is not knock out.
of love, this is what he wants us to do. Be falling in love again.
Meet a dead end is not the end. You have to reroute again to get back to your destination.
With Jesus until the very end. Falling in love again. With Jesus until the very end.
Take a missing shot is better than taking no shot at all. You're tuned into the Conversation Motivational Hour. It's an affiliate of the Conversation Sip and Chat, Monday to Friday. We know other than SGGR, Seon Gregory Gomes Rodney, the one that come into the trenches, into your ecosystem, coming to the gutters with you, coming to your pain, coming to your undervalue, coming to your bank account where there's the negatives, coming to your tears and come to your brokenness and your setback in your marginalized. Yes, suffering from lowest self-esteem, being trapped in a sex slave out, being a domestic violence relationship and situation, being broken now. SGGR care and concern for you. Lost your light, you lost your salt, and you lost your rhythm. SGGR care for you. While I was dwelling in the wrong environment, I was in the wrong ecosystem, but I was under the bridge. You see, when I was broken, when I was fragmented, when I was rejected, when I had no money in the bank and the bills are over them, the amount that I can ever think of coming in, my expenditure was more than an income. When I was joyless, when I was loveless, when I was rejected, when I feel alone, when I think suicidal, I want to tell you, I fall in love with Yahweh, Amashiach, the promised Messiah. He beautified me. I want to tell you, He gave me the beautiful rashes, He gave me the oil of joy. I want to tell you, oh yes, He beautified me and make me back the eye candy. Oh yes, I want to let you make me the spectacular the aisle. I want to tell you, He give me boldness, He give me strength, He give me courage to fear, and I'm presenting to you the same one that I fell in love with. Happy birthday to all those who celebrate a birthday. Happy anniversary, man. To all who celebrate an anniversary. Congratulations to those who passed the examination. We embrace that great mantra that says the height that great man met, the height that great man attained didn't come by sudden flight, but while my companion slept, I kept toiling through the night. Congratulations to those who purchased a new home, you purchased a new car, increasing salary, new tenure in your leadership. Not forgetting those who bring a bundle of joy into the world. Congratulations to you. A simple empty go to those who has lost a loved one in this time of bereavement. We pray that Yahweh Mashiach will comfort your heart in this time of your loss and your grief. I want to tell you at the conversation, we rejoice with you and we mourn with you. I want to tell you, we want to believe that together we will, together we can, together we're going to bring it home. With Jesus, with Jesus, A part of the Guidance Association, a part of the PNC. Oh, yes, PNC are number one. Oh, yes, on behalf of myself and my family, on behalf of the Conversation Motivational Hour, on behalf of the Conversation Super Chat with an affiliate, we want to sympathy and everything out to Jackie Brown on the loss of her son. We know that Yahweh Mashiach will comfort you will at this difficult time, at this moment of your grief. He's going to prove himself that he's your Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shalom, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Sikino. He's your Jehovah Mekadesh. Nevertheless, to know that SGGR also have you in his prayers, and the supporters and donors, the leaders of this God's body will have you in our prayers also. Come and Brock, the Lord knows it best, knows it all. And not forgetting even Sidney Poitier, who was gone to be with the Lord at 90-something years old. Our sympathy go to the Poitier family. Just to let you know ahead of time that tomorrow night going to be Dwayne Dyer out of Canada going to be with us, and Crystal Dundas out of New York. Going to be right here on this platform. We're going to be chopping it up, targeting the youths. Their weakness, their strength, and their truth. So tomorrow we'll have a SWOT analysis, their strength and their weakness and their truth. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and wherever you are in the Caribbean, it's going to be 9 o'clock your time. We're going to be chopping it up right here tomorrow night. Dwayne Dye out of Canada, along with Crystal Dundas out of New York. We're going to be targeting the youths. We're going to deal with their strength, and we're going to deal with their weaknesses, and we deal with the threat which we call the SWOT analysis. We're going to deal with bullying and all this kind of stuff. Why youths cannot trust God, why they cannot enter into a relationship with God, how they cannot evolve and so on and catapult in the Christian life and in their relationship with God, and also how they succumb to peer pressure and so on and such like. Tomorrow we're going to be chopping it up on this platform. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and in Guyana around the Caribbean it's going to be 9 o'clock, and also in Canada it's going to be 8 p.m. also. Oh yes, Eastern Standard Time. Right on this platform, the conversationalists along the jammers. This is not my environment. This is not conducive for me. It's our topic not too long distant future from now. The jammers along the conversationalists. I want to let you know SGGR care for you in the pain, in your setback, in your brokenness, in your rejection right now. You're feeling suicide. You feel like driving your car over a cliff, driving your car over the bridge. You feel like going on a building and jump down. You feel like locking your garage and run. Oh yes, and let the carbon monoxide suck the blood out. You suddenly feel like drinking some sleeping tablet overdose. I want to tell you right now, SGGR care for you. Someone concerned about it. Don't do it tonight. Don't be a statistic because SGGR care for you. You do not belong to that environment. Someone care for you, someone concerned for you. Whether you are diagnosed HIV positive, whether they say you're overweight, whether they say you cannot make it, you're uneducated, you're not pretty enough, you're not handsome enough, you're not gifted enough, you're not talented enough. I want to let you know SGGR tell you all of the above is a lie and a trick from the enemy. You are empowered, you are beautiful, you're handsome, and you're gifted, and you have a skill set that will shock the world. You own 2022 because God said you're going to use the foolish thing to confound the wise. So you're going to use you in the eyes that you seem to be foolish to bring confoundedness to the wise and prudent. How can I live without you?
about you, but the preacher kept plaguing my mind. I used to take it for
That's why I'm coming into your lexicon. I'm coming into your narrative. We're going to disrupt some guardrails and some agenda. We're going to disrupt some narrative. We're going to destroy. Oh, yes, some things that cause you to be restricted, cause you not to see your potential and see your ability.
when you should have been the most wanted at the top of the line.
That's why we don't raise followers, we raise leaders that will lead you, that you will in turn lead the others. Tonight, Stella gonna get back your groove. The hair that is down gonna be lifted up. The broken gonna be made whole tonight. You're gonna be a miracle to your own self. You're going to get a new mindset even though while you're in jail or prison locked away. You're going to get a new mindset while you're in the nursing home, feeling lonely, feeling rejected. The last time you see your son or your daughters when they drop you off at the nursing home, the last time you saw them was when they get you signed over the house paper and the land paper to them. You never saw them back, but Yahweh Mashiach is coming to meet you wherever you are in this moment.
I know your works and thy labor. They are excellent and outstanding. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against you. You have lost thy first love. Remember, therefore, from whence thou wast.
Probably in the long-term care facility, having a night of reflection of the good things and the great things you have done. But here you are in the long-term care facility. Probably in the nursing home, probably you're in the hospital right now, in the ICU, CCU, wherever you are right now, having a time of reflection right in the emergency room, or you were talking to 3-yard nurse and something that's hit your mind of the things you used to do, and you think you cannot do it anymore, and you think what caused you to be there right now. I want to tell you, Yahweh HaMashiach is a miracle working God, and you're about to be a miracle. Probably having dialysis right now, a miracle is about to take place. Probably just going for an operation to the operation room. You're going to guide the doctors and you're going to guide the nurses that your procedure is going to be great. It's going to be phenomenal. You're going to be a miracle. Inside tomorrow, you show up at the place that you normally beg arms, the place you normally go with rags. You're going to turn up there. Next week, and with some amount of riches, you're going to show up at least with $20 because you no longer go empty. You have something in your hand. Because you're about to be a miracle. Spirit of the living God. This environment is not for me. This environment is not for me. This environment is not for me. Right now, I am on the oath. I'm on the oath of the Holy Spirit, who is the leader and guider of this moment, where he said he's going to be the teacher and the leader of all truth of this decade, which is the Holy Spirit, where Jesus said, if I don't come, if I don't go, the Holy Spirit will not come. They're Trinity, they're tripod, they're triune, they're 3 in 1, despite the way you want to put it there, but they have 3 distinct personality, and I'm here to let you know if they have 3 distinct personality, yet they are the same person. And together tonight, we all viewers and followers and leaders and so on of this august body, I'm here to let you know we are also tripod, we're also trichotomous in nature. We are also in Trinity. We have a mind, we have a body, we have a soul, we have a spirit, which also run, which we call our whim. And this moment tonight, your orator is no other than Seon Gregory Gomes Rodney, SGGR. I was born in Guyana, in Georgetown Hospital. It's a public hospital, not a private hospital. And also I am from Lot 21, Winkle Road, New Amsterdam. It's just one strip in the whole town of New Amsterdam that is called Winkle Road. And I grew up also in the country of the Berbice corridor that called Liverpool Village. Um, um, that is where the beginning of great things to where my tonight. And I'm glad to let you know that SGGR also is a congregant of Sanctuary's Presence Kingdom Ministry, where I reside in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the state of United States of America in the county of Decatur. Once again, with that being said, you are welcome. There's a seat at the table for you. Your name is on the menu board. SGGR want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this environment is not for me. This environment is not for you. What environment are you speaking about, SGGR? I'm glad you asked. Your environment where you're dwelling outwardly. I can even go as far as secondly, outwardly. You dwell daily, you dwell weekly, and you dwell monthly, and you dwell yearly, and that is the environment that molds and shape you. That is the environment that causes you to see yourself in your trajectory. That environment will cause you to see yourself in your future. That environment where you have your upbringing, or some people will say you brought topsy, and in Creole somebody will say you dragged up or whatever, or you just come up. But that is the environment that you spend most of your time. And an environment is an environment where the language are the same. Oh yes, the notes are the same. The keys are the same. Oh yes, the tone are the same. Everything is the same. And that's the environment you are accustomed to. And because you're accustomed to that environment, that is the environment with no challenge. I want to let you know this tonight, this evening, whatever is your time zone around the world, tuning into this podcast, to this program tonight. And that's the environment that there is no challenge. That is the environment that doesn't cause you to exert some strength and some courage and some resilience, because that's the environment in all you always know. And that is the environment you, even though it's painful, but you still yet override your pain in so-called enjoyed. And that's why I'm saying that SGGR happy to come in the gutters with you, because you enjoy that gutter environment. You enjoy that gutter environment because in the gutter is what you grew up. Is the gutter is where you know. Is the gutter you're accustomed to. And because of that, you feel like the pain that you're feeling in the gutter, but yet you enjoy it. So you're trying to enjoy what we call bittersweet. But we understand a well cannot bring sweet and bitter water at the same time. We understand a coconut tree cannot be a coconut and tangerine. But you, in your mindset, in your restrictedness, and because your lexicon is not rich, because your lexicon adapt to that environment. Oh yes, so all you can see in the gutter, that's what you know. But because something is greater within you from the onset, as I said in the preambles, you are born with value, you are born with worth. And what's happening is that the value and the worth is wrestling against what you want to say. I am feeling the pain, but yet it's sweet. But it's not sweet because the pain is what trying to tell you that you have to emerge. The pain is telling you that you don't belong to that environment. The pain is telling you you not belong to the ecosystem. The pain is telling you you not belong to under the bridge. The pain is telling you you not belong to undervalue. You not belong to where you are marginalized. You not belong where you're thinking suicidal. But because of your so-called mediocre thinking in your lexicon, because that is the environment in all you know, and you said it's painful, but I'm enjoying here. Where therefore you're not born for that place, you're not an habitat of that place, but because of your lexicon is so poor, and because the same song you hear in the morning, the same song you hear in the noontime, and the same song you hear in the evening, and the same song you hear in the nighttime, it causes you to feel I will enjoy the tone of this song, while there is a pain is telling you I do not belong here. I believe you tonight that somebody gonna destroy some mindset. Somebody lexicon gonna be enriched tonight. And because I help you to understand intentionally that I'm also a Liverpoolian, because in Liverpool Village, oh yes, under the leadership and auspices of no other than my foster mother, Curly Denny Thomas, and Van Rick Theophilus Thomas, we wear what we call foul. And I understand at the time when the mother sat on the eggs at the right temperature, I understand that the hen, mother hen, all she had to do is to poke the egg with a little hole. When she poked the egg with a little hole, what happened? The chicken break itself out of the shell. Oh, I want to let you know, so the chicken, all you need is just a little hole. And I'm here to tell you, all what you need tonight, like all the chicken need, is a little hole in the egg from the beak of the mother, and therefore he break himself out of the shell. I'm here to tell you, the pain is about to tell you, you have to break yourself from that environment. That environment is not in keeping with who you are born to be. That environment is not in keeping with who you are born to become. That environment is not in keeping with the trajectory that you have your skill set to bring to bear. You have a talent to bring to bear. Your work should be seen. Your value should be expressed. I want to tell you, you do not belong to that environment. And because of pain that you are feeling, that discomfort that you are feeling, I want to let you know, tell you, you do not belong in that environment. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man and woman, comrade and colleagues, and if my enemies, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to be the disruptor of your agenda tonight. I'm going to download some things into someone megabyte. I'm going to make you change your past to thinking different. Go to sleep tonight with a different mindset that tomorrow you're going to wake up joyful. You're going to wake up feeling as an overcomer. You're going to wake up feeling becoming. Oh, yes, you're going to wake up feeling that I'm no longer going into transaction. I'm going to be transitional. Oh yes, because you do not belong in that environment. You see, the reason why after that temperature has met, oh yes, for that chicken to come out of that egg, the eggshell had to be picked. So the chicken breaks himself out. The pain that you are receiving is telling you that the temperature is right for you to leave that environment. I'm saying to you right now, you have to leave that environment that restricts you. Leave that environment that tells you you are a nobody. When within yourself you're feeling that you are somebody. You need to leave that environment that caused you a lot of tears coming down your chin. I'm telling you that I was born to laugh. I was born to laugh. And why I always find myself crying, I'm the pain within your heart. I'm the pain within your soul. I'm the pain within your mind. And all you can do is crying. And everyone around you is taking different turns to cry. Oh yes, there's no one die, but you have a mourner's bench in your community. A mourner's bench in your Coverstion. A mourner's bench in your living room, I'm on a bench in your bedroom. Everyone is crying. Everyone is crying. Everyone is crying for their head, their back, their toe. Everyone is crying for their rib. Everyone is crying for something because their pain within them is saying, we have to migrate from here. We have to move from here because I'm crying for better. Because when there is pain, there must be an administration, oh yes, of medication. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to medicate that pain tonight. I'm not declaring as a doctor, but I'm coming you not as a medical doctor. I'm coming with you with the concept. I'm coming to you to understand. Oh, yet through the eyes of possibility of the one who bled and died. He came for you. He died with a purpose. That the pain you receive is that you should move from that environment that you do not belong. You see, you have to die with the pain. And the pain of discomfort because you do not belong to humanity. You belong to earth. That's why Jesus died, but Christ never died. Because Christ belongs to this earth. I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are right now, the pain is telling you you do not belong to that environment. SDGR come to you in the gutters to let you know you do not belong there. You were born to receive joy. You were born to accept it. You were born to have a seat at the table. You were born to bargain. You were born to know that you have solutions to problems. You were born to know that you have a contribution to make. You were born to let everyone know that you have worth. Let everyone see your value. You were born to know that you are pretty in your own right. You're handsome in your own right. You have strength and courage and resilience. You not belong in that ecosystem. You not belong in that environment. You see, the environment is what restricts you, as I say. The environment what chokes your potential. I'm here to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you don't belong to that environment that caused you what it is causing you right now. You don't belong to be undervalued. You don't belong to be in a domestic violence relationship. Your cheek wasn't made to no one slap and leave 5-finger mark. Your wrist wasn't made for no one stamp you with a leave a foot mark. I want to tell you something. Your mind wasn't made for no one imprint with words of denigration. I want to let you know you do not belong to that environment. Oh yes, your cheek was made to have some. I want to tell you some mascara and some good makeup and so on. Oh yes, so when you pass by, somebody say, "Oh la la la, here goes an eye candy. Here goes a spectacle of the eye." When you walk next should be rolling, looking in your direction. But now when you walk there, see an imprint of 5 fingers. I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you don't belong to that environment. SDGR come to let you know, download in your lexicon, that you are born for more, you are born for greater, you are born to be better. I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when Christ came and died, he died at Golgotha Hill. He died with you on his mind. He died that you will live and that you will endure. He died that you will enjoy. I want to let you know this morning, tonight, whatever is your time zone, you do not belong to that environment. You do not belong there. You do not belong in that environment. You do not belong there. You do not belong strung out on that substance abuse where you're feeling the discomfort. Oh yes, the discomfort is telling you have to put the needle down. Oh yes, the discomfort is telling me I have to put the needle down. I have to put those substances down. Oh yes, because I want to be drawn. I want to be drawn where I can flush my system out. And I'm going to draw into possibility. I'm going to draw to be a contributor to society. I'm going to draw to make sure society look me in a little light. Society will look me in a different view. Oh yes, I want to tell you, society will come to me because I put down the substance abuse and now I'm a solution. Oh yes, to problems and to situation, because now I'm a leader and I will go back into those substance abuse world and I'm going to lead those that they can also in turn lead each other. This environment, I do not belong here. Imagine, I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, if Jesus, in the environment that he was born in, which we call a stable, if he think that he'll belong in that environment, thinking that even though he is the highest of the mammal, oh yes, he came as 100% man. Oh yes, and the mammal is what made to suckle the young and so on. And if he see himself belong to that, oh, I want to let you know, ecosystem, the habitat of the, oh my God, where he born in that stable, being a donkey, being a sheep, being a goat, being a cow, and this just going to like a ruminant animal, regurgitating and so on, and see himself being a nocturnal, sleeping all day and wake up at night to dream. And Jesus was constant dreaming and fulfilling mandate and make sure he's on schedule because he born there, but he do not belong there. I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, even the hour came when he was on the cross and he recognized I didn't belong to this cross because no one is going to break my feet. So before they come at 6, I'm going to give up the ghost. I do not belong to torture. I do not belong to agony. And none of my bone will be broken. None of my bone will be broken. So when they come, I already give up the ghost. If Jesus did think that I belong here, if Jesus would think to himself, well, they borrowed Thomas Amateur tomb, and he said, I belong to this grave. Oh yes, and the third day came and he's still in the grave. I want to tell you, he would have been still there. Oh yes, there would not be an empty tomb to prove that Jesus Christ has given back the tomb. Oh, that he borrowed because he rose from the dead triumphantly, because he recognized he don't belong to that environment. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory? I'm saying to someone in that environment, oh, poverty, where is thy string? Oh, poverty, where is thy victory? One more time. Oh, poverty, where is thy sting? Oh, poverty, where is thy victory? Oh, marginalized, where is thy sting? Oh, marginalized, where is their victory? Abuse, where is your sting? Abuse, where is your victory? Oh, suicide, where is your sting? Suicide, where is your victory? Depression, where is your sting? Depression, where is your victory? Because SGGR came to me and he let me understand the real man of all time who said, death, where is thy sting? And grave, where is their victory? He conquered hell, death, and the grave. And SGGR come to say he's representing that man, and I want to represent that man also. And I'm presenting that man to you no other than Jesus Christ. Oh, yes, the Son of the living God. You do not belong in that environment. Ask yourself, oh yes, pain, where is your sting? Pain, where is your victory? I want to let you know in your setback, where is your pain and where is your victory? Because I'm attached to the one who conquered hell, death, and the grave with the same pronouncement to death. He spoke to death. Tonight, someone is speaking to that death that overran them, that they cannot sleep. The mortgage is about to pay, no money in the bank. The car note is about to pay, no money in the bank. Your children contingency fee at school to pay, no money in the bank. The gym fee to pay, oh yes, no money in the bank. Oh yes, the college fund to pay, no money in the bank. Oh yes, the creditors are coming, no money in the bank. Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh death, where is thy victory? I am attached to the one who overcame that I may overcome. Tonight you are a miracle. And you are a miracle because there is deliverance with your name on it. There is a package with your name on it. But you have to leave that environment because that environment was meant for you. You see, the reason why we love sometimes our environment because we want to be massaged. We want to be romanced. Oh yes, we want the attention. We want our cheerleader in our corner of the sympathy and the pity party. Oh, I'm sorry for you. You feel again the attraction and traction when there is more to gain. Why stop at 1,000 when there is million? Why stop at one job and you can have multiplicity? Oh, God of income coming. Oh, yes. I want to tell you, you can be an entrepreneur. Why stop at 5 person coming in your circle when it can be 5,000? Why you settled? Oh, yes, a little when they can have a mega mentality because you were born to dominate. You are born to rule. You are born to subdue. This environment is not for me. Oh, environment, where is your pain? Oh, environment, where is your sting? Oh, environment, where is your death? Peter tried to keep Jesus into the mindset. We had negativity in his lexicon. He always in his mind is everything of negative. Like he said, I cast my net all night, I didn't catch everything. I don't want to try another second. But Jesus called him to understand, to be a critical thinker. Peter, I said, cast the net on the other side, and one throw, he called that he tried all night. And he said to Jesus, here what happened. My environment I grew up tell me that you don't have to die because my environment believe in death. Oh yes, I want to let you know the only death my environment believing in debt to the mortgage. Mortgage is a debt because by the time 30 years you got to refinance and start another 30 years. It's hard sometimes to pay off for the house because you always had something dragging you into debt. My environment tell me about debt because you can always be in debt because you're expensive on your back but empty in your belly. You're expensive on your feet but empty in your bank account. So Peter environment, all they accustomed to is debt. Oh yes, the car note is always a paying for a car. Oh, you trade a car and get a latest car, trade the phone and get a latest phone. So all Peter know is about the debt of his environment. So you want to bring Jesus now into that environment. You want to massage Jesus. You want to romance Jesus. Oh yes, with a negative mentality because that's all he knows in the environment that he knows and he grew up in. And everyone in that environment, they see death when their eyes open. They see death when their eyes close. They see death in a few minutes of joy and they see death in a few minutes of pain. All they know is that somebody crying that they owe, somebody crying that they cannot. Oh yes, somebody crying in the unbelievable. And therefore he said, Jesus, you don't have to die in this system. You already dead already. Jesus said, get thee behind me, Satan. I'm talking about the physical death to bring spiritual life and spiritual connotation. I will change your natural posture and your natural mindset. So get thee behind me, Satan. I'm not bargaining with your death. As a matter of fact, Satan, not too long distance from now, I'm going to ask, where is your sting? And where is your victory? You do not belong to that environment. When the man of God was at the Isle of Malta, they custom in Malta with this mega mentality. They custom in Malta where everyone they cannot see possibility. They don't know what to support each other. They don't know what to give aid. And when they see the man of God was bitten by the snake, no one reached to help him. But because he did not belong to that environment, he called upon the Lord thy God, and he did not die by the bit of that snake. Your environment, you do not belong, that restrict you, that cave you, that cuff you, that pain you, that barter for you to be in debt and to own mortgage all your life and car notes all your life and be in pain and looking older than your age and not causing you every other thing else, losing your rhythm and your salt and your light and losing your true you, losing your love, losing your joy. Oh yes, losing your welcome, and they cannot even have a welcome party for you because that is the environment that you are in. But the pain you're feeling is telling you tonight you do not belong to that environment. With that being said, with time upon me this night, tonight, whatever is your time zone around the world, in my neck of the woods, it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or wherever you are, it's a different time because of your time zone. I'm here to tell you, you do not belong to that environment. With that being said, I thank you for rolling with SGGR tonight, allowing me into your triage, allowing me into your lexicon, allowing me into you under the bridge, in the trenches, in the gutter, wherever you are, with the negative thoughts and negative concepts and the negativity that you once embraced and believed that you are a part of and you will always be. Thank you for allowing me to change your mindset, to cause you to recognize you have value and worth and you belong to a different environment. With that being said, have a great and productive night. Competing with no one else than competing with yourself to be the best you who God has called you to be. At the end of this song, we're going to make our segue out of here tonight.
With Jesus, falling in love with Jesus. Oh yes, falling in love with Jesus. It is the best thing that I ever done. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Oh yes, falling in love with Jesus.
Don't forget to download Caribbean Gospel Jam on your Play Store, your App Store. And if you're familiar with Alexa, you can add Alexa, find Caribbean Gospel Jam, and Alexa will shorten find Caribbean Gospel Jam for you. Yes, it's a conversationist along the Caribbean Gospel Jam with our leader of the board of Caribbean Gospel Jam, the other, the Pastor Tito Paul, and those are part of Caribbean Gospel Jam. Thank you for giving us the 1 hour every Saturday night and the 1 hour every Sunday night, and allow SGGR also to be a part of the Caribbean Gospel Jam board. And I pray that you will search all that we have to offer on Caribbean Gospel Jam. There, the TV hub there. You can go to our community and so on. As you download Caribbean Gospel Jam, everything is one stop, one shop. So I ask you to download it on your Kindle, on your MacBook, on your laptop, on your desktop. And once again, thanks to Pastor Tito Paul, the visionary of Caribbean Gospel Jam. And don't forget, you can find the Caribbean, the Conversation Motivational Hour, the Conversation Safe and Chat on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. Our email is sgr23 gmail.com. Our telephone number is 678-770-0430. Thank you for rolling with SGGR tomorrow night. Gonna be Crystal Dundas alongside Dwayne Dyer. We're gonna be dealing with the youths tomorrow. Gonna be lit. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be going down in a unique way. Yes, you can tune in. It's 8 p.m. Standard Time. Oh, yes, and wherever you are, you're going to be 9 in the Caribbean islands and around the world, different time zone, but it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great and productive night. Compete with no one else than competing with yourself to be the best version of who you are. SGGR love you and care and concern for you. I would not trade this moment. I would not trade a second. I would not trade this awesome time to be with you for nothing else. You are special, unique, and you are gifted and talented. I love you. God bless you.